Defensive coordinator Matt Patricia deserves credit for magical work. Ever since he was promoted to New England Patriots defensive coordinator in 2012, Matt Patricia has been in somewhat of a no-win situation in the court of public opinion. When the defense has struggled, like it did in the first quarter of the 2017 season with busted coverages and communication breakdowns in the secondary, he took heat and looked like had hardly slept in weeks while working to find solutions. But when the defense has turned it around, like it has in the past 8 games, Patricia's role almost seems to be glossed over. Maybe it's because of Coach Bill Belichick's long-held reputation as a defensive mastermind, but it's hard to deny that over the past 8 games, Patricia's work might be the best of his 14-year Patriots coaching career. "It's unreal," marveled former Patriots defensive end Rob Ninkovich, who played under Patricia. "Matty P is doing some magical work." For the first time in Belichick's tenure, 2000 present, the Patriots have held an opponent to fewer than 20 points in 8 straight games, all victories. The Patriots have allowed an average of 11.9 points per game over that span. Magical is a good word when considering some of the personnel issues the resourceful Patricia has had to work around. Linebacker, Captain Dont'a Hightower, arguably the unit's best player, suffered a season-ending injury and was lost in Week 8, meaning he hasn't been part of the past 4 victories. Starting defensive tackle Malcolm Brown missed 3 games during the streak with a sprained ankle. Starting cornerback Stephon Gilmore missed 3 games with a concussion, while number 3 cornerback Eric Rowe was out 7 with a groin injury. That forced career special teamer Johnson Bademasi into a starting role. Sack leader Trey Flowers missed Sunday's win over the Bills with an injury to his ribs, which thrust Eric Lee, who was signed off the Bills' practice squad on November 21, into that spot. Lee was one of the players of the game. 3 defensive tackle Alan Branch was a healthy scratch for the game that started the current 8-game winning streak, at Tampa on October 5, but has rebounded since. Defensive end Cassius Marsh, who had been acquired in early September for 5th and 7th round picks, didn't pan out and was released in late November. It's been a series of moving parts all year and Patricia has tapped all his resources to try to piece things together. Sunday's win over the Bills was the latest example, as linebacker Kyle Van Noy, who usually plays every snap, was available only in limited duty because of a calf injury. It wasn't always pretty, but being able to come up with stops in the red zone, which has often been a big part of the Patriots' Super Bowl championship DNA, has been key. Another part of the turnaround over the past 8 games has been limiting big plays. In the first 4 games of the season, when the Patriots were 2-2, they had given up 18 passing plays of 20 yards or more. Meanwhile, over the last 8 games, they've only had 18 passing plays of 20 yards or more, meaning they have cut the frequency of those plays in half. Perhaps some of the success is a result of opponents' inefficiency, and maybe a December 17th road game against Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers will be the true test of how far Patricia's defense has come. But that also seems a bit like revisionist history, because when the Patriots became the first team to ever allow a 300-yard passer in 6 straight games in a season to open 2017, the narrative was that it didn't matter who they played, anyone could carve them up. That's no longer the case. Lee, The former Bills practice squad player raved about the Patriots' defensive coaching staff after Sunday's win. He essentially said they've worked hard to put him in position to succeed. That's what good coaching does, and the Patriots have been getting a lot of that on defense, led by Patricia.